Motherfucker. Hey folks, welcome to the Leeds game. It's a live watch along. I don't know if this is going to work. It's Leeds United versus Crystal Palace. Game's just kicked off. I don't think it's working on Facebook. Hopefully it might be working on YouTube, I don't know. Well, we'll give this a try anyway. Leeds are on the attack early on. Shot comes in from Aronson. He's claiming handball from the Palace player, but nothing doing there. Palace pump it down the pitch and it goes out for a Leeds throw in deep in their half. In fact, has it gone out? Oh no, referee's given offside, I think. Or has he? It's so hard to tell what happens sometimes when you've got no commentary. Throw comes in from Leeds. Bit of head tennis going on. It gets up to halfway. Crystal Palace pump it forward. Didn't have time to go through the team news, but both teams have gone with a couple of surprise selections. Leeds have opted to go with two up front, so they start with Cardallo in goal. James Justin gets the nod ahead of Jayden Bogle at right wing back. Left wing back Gabby Gudmundsson. Jacobiol comes back into the side. It's Joe Rodon, Jacobiol and Pascal Strout. Captain Ethan Ampadu in midfield along with Anton Stack, with Brendan Aronson playing a little bit further forward with a front two of Lucas Mecha and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Gabby Gudmundsson gets that clear from the Palace throw, goes up to halfway and Palace send it all the way back to the surprise goalkeeper choice in Walter Benitez. And then Palace have Brennan Johnson and Tarek Mitchell at their wing back positions. Beal trying to prevent the corner there. I think they've given a throw to Leeds actually. Oh, even better. Strand Larsen can't believe his luck. So Johnson and Mitchell in the wing-back roles for Palace, with the back three of Richards, Lacroix and Canvot. Lerma and Hughes are in the midfield with a front three of Sarr, Gessend and Strand Larsen up front. Ed, welcome in man, how you doing man? Oh, Darlow's left it late there. Leeds get it clear in the end, bloody hell. So this stream seems to be working on YouTube then, it's just not working on Facebook. Not bothered. Gabby Gudmundsson takes it down right up to the point of where it goes out for a goal kick to Crystal Palace. He just overran it. 3 minutes gone. Glad you found the game live. Can't afford all the subscriptions. No, I can't either. No, it's really hard to find, good links to these games. It totally sucks, quite frankly. Yeah, I just do my best. I've tried about 3 games running now to get a flipping link to be able to do a watch along. I just don't understand why my streaming software is not linking up. Because I have to put it initially through Facebook, and then using an add-on, it allows me to multi-stream then to YouTube. At the moment, it's allowing me to stream to YouTube, but not to Facebook. It doesn't make any sense. Palace are about halfway down the line in the Leeds half. Brennan Johnson to take a Crystal Palace throw-in. Leeds trying to hold up play, but Palace come down the right hand side. But Leeds marshalling him quite well. Anton Stack putting it out, and he's won a throw off Sarr. Sarr's absolutely fuming. Used to be places got again free, but they've been they have Crick free was a good one. He's goals was another good one. Fower News, that was another good one, but they're all been clamped, unfortunately. Oh, that wasn't great from Jacobiol. Crystal Palace on the attack. Leeds trying to get feet in there to stop any attack. It's scramble on the edge of the area. Strout getting in there, and oh no. The ref's given a free kick on the edge of the D for Crystal Palace. After Strout lunged in. Look, I thought Strout got the ball, but let's have a look at the replay. They won the initial challenge, and then the ball just got away from him. It bounced away, and Strout tried to slide in to get the ball again. He didn't get the ball, now it's a free kick, unfortunately. Oh boy. We can't afford to concede in the first 5 minutes. This would be devastating for Leeds, really. Aronson's gone down as the bloody wind extractor. He always does this, Aronson, and he ain't tall enough to be the bloody wind extractor. So it's going to be Johnson to take. It's fairly close range. It's just outside the D. The shot comes in. It goes over the bar. No issues. Crack streams and mess streams and everything else. What have they gone now? Oh dear. How are you doing anyway, Ed? Good to see you, man. I'll probably do a video game stream later today. I'm feeling all right to stream as long as Leeds don't lose. Alright, 6 minutes gone. Can Leeds defend this corner? Hughes takes it. He whips it in. It's quite a deep corner towards Caldalo. He punches it out. Leeds trying desperately to get it clear. Palace hook it in. Leeds head it out. Palace head it back in. No one's really getting control of the ball at the minute. Joe Rodon heads it. Trying to get it up to Calvert-Lewin in the Palace half. And Palace get it all the way back to the goalkeeper Benitez. Bit of a scrappy game so far. Neither team's shown any real quality so far. But Crystal Palace, the ones that have come closest to threatening the goal. Palace take control on halfway, and then they pass it back. Passing it around the defence. Richards picks it up. I think that was Richards. Is that Richards? One with the fuzzy hair, number 26. I can't bloody tell from here. Need a ball cam so that we'd be able to see who the actual players were. Palace. Ooh, Palace nearly spring the through ball on the attack there. Leeds deal with it pretty well, and Gabby Gudmundsson wins a free kick just before the halfway line. Oh, ref gives Johnson a stern telling off. I think he's kind of saying, you do one more of those, you'll be booked. Yeah, it was needless. Just barged into him. Didn't need to do it. Glad he did, because it wouldn't lead a free kick. So Biol sends it wide to... that must be Rodon. Ampadu. Oh, it's a loose pass from the captain. Gives possession right back to Palace. But Leeds win it back. Gabby Gudmundsson. Had a really good game last match, actually. Best player on the park. Has been fantastic all season, Gabby Gudmundsson. For Leeds United. Here's Ampadu. Out wide to Rodon, I think. The camera's kind of distanced out, so I can hardly see who they are. Leeds have possession in their own half. Get it across halfway. Can Leeds spring an attack? They haven't done enough of that yet. First 8 minutes. Yeah, they lose possession. Palace get it up over halfway again. But there's no one forward enough, so that goes all the way back to Caldalo. Here's Strauch. Just eating a cheese and pork toast here, kilo of barbecue chicken and French cheese, get it for Sunday dinner, I feel like a tub of lard. As long as you enjoyed it, Ed, that's all that matters, mate. That's all that matters. Ooh, Leeds are on the attack now. Brendan Aronson wrestling with the Crystal Palace player. Can't quite tell which one it is, but I'm thinking that's gone out for a Palace goal kick. Yep. So nothing doing with that one. Okay, so Benitez taking his time here. Palace playing for a draw at home. I mean, Crystal Palace are pretty much safe. Probably only need one more win, couple of draws, either or. Away form for Leeds, wins 1, 19th, points 9, 19th, goals conceded 28 and 18th. Yeah, so the stats away from home aren't good for Leeds. Albeit the recent away performances have been a bit better, even though the results haven't. We were really poor away from home. Like even the performances weren't right good, but they are playing a bit better at least. Well, Leeds on the attack again here. And they gain a throw-in halfway down the Crystal Palace touchline. Oh, here we go now. Leeds on the attack, in line with the Crystal Palace area. That's a free kick, surely. What the heck? Ref hasn't given anything. It's gone out for a throw-in. Is it a Leeds throw? I think it is. I'm really looking forward to seeing Mecha and Calvert-Lewin together up front as a front two. I've been calling for this for God knows how long. So as soon as I saw it happening, I was like, yes. The only surprise with the Leeds first 11 was that Justin's ahead of Bogle. Jadon Bogle give us more attacking impetus on the right hand side there, but Justin's been playing well, so I can understand him keeping a place of some kind. The ball goes out to the Crystal Palace right hand side, Leeds United left, for a throw-in, almost in line with the Crystal Palace penalty box. 11 minutes on the board, gone so far. Nothing's really happened in the game, to be honest. Just got to worry about Spurs, Forest and West Ham. Yeah, I mean, it's not even a case of worrying about them, is it? You know, Leeds can only affect the results they get. If Leeds get the wins, then that's all that matters. As you rightly say, Crystal Palace and Brighton they're probably both safe now, quite frankly. But I think the 40 point mark's the kind of the thing to do, isn't it? You know, you get to 40 and you're pretty much in line to do all right. Now then, Ethan Ampadu, approaching the 12th minute, gets his first long throw attempt here. Can Leeds create something from this? We've done quite well from these long throws in the past. Ampadu hurls it into the Palace box. It's a good throw. It's headed out. Leeds pick up the second ball. It goes all the way back to halfway and then all the way back to Carl Darlow. I hate it when that happens. Darlow sends it forward. It's headed back by Palace. Leeds pick it up on halfway with Gabby Goodmanson. Goes back to Anton Stack, who's gone into a defensive midfield role temporarily. Trying to get the ball forward to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But I mean, Crystal Palace are playing with the back three, which is probably one reason why Leeds have gone with the front two, or conversely vice versa, you know, so that there's enough defenders dealing with enough strikers. Jacobiol puts it out for a throw into Crystal Palace halfway down the Leeds line. Palace sending everybody forward. This is not good news for Leeds, really. Have they got a long throw specialist? Looks as if they might do. That might be why they're sending everyone forward. It looks as if... Is it Richards? Yeah. So it looks as if Chris Richards is the Palace version of Ampadu. Let's see if his long throws are as good. Hopefully not. Could be a worry, this. But Leeds have got enough big boys in there to defend it out. Not much backlift on the throw at all. It's really poor, actually. And Darlow catches and sends Leeds on the counter-attack. Joe Rodon. It's gone back. The whole attacking impetus there has completely dissipated, and Strout picks it up, gives it out wide to Gabby Gudmundsson. He's got a bit of space on the left-hand side here if he gets on the afterburners. And he's one Leeds a throw, probably in Ethan Ampadu range. Got the food sweats, heart palpitations, might have a snack in a bit. Oh yeah. I need to have some lunch at half time. Alrighty. Ethan Ampadu with a big grin on his face to do another Leeds long throw into the Palace penalty box. Bit more height on this one, it's kind of more of a floater rather than a zipped in throw. Gudmundsson sends it out to the back towards Strouk, who heads it into the penalty box. Stack then heads it in. Oh, Aronson's got a bit of space, gets a shot away, goes wide. Oh, Brendan hooks it wide. What a shame. Leeds' best opportunity so far on the 14th minute. Strout headed it in, Palace headed it out, Stack headed it back in, it got another header, I think it was from Beal, and he found Brendan Aronson in a little bit of space, but with his weaker left foot, it's not a bad strike, he hits it reasonably well, but always going wide, never troubling Benitez. But Leeds' best chance of the half so far, quarter of an hour gone. Benitez, the second choice goalkeeper for Palace. Henderson's not even in the squad at all, so Remy Matthews is the backup goalkeeper for Palace today. So Benitez is playing in goal for them. Dalot sends it towards halfway, comes back to Gudmundsson in the middle of the pitch. Stack covers for Gudmundsson on that left hand side there. He has to pass it back to Strouk. Strouk's got to be careful here. Sends it across to Dalot. Dalot now needs to be careful. Leeds playing it out from the back. And it's rushed and it's kicked out. That's not good from Leeds at all. Reasonable pressure there from Crystal Palace. Oh, I bet they've won the throw actually. I thought that had gone out for a Palace throw. So, yeah, Leeds will take it. Joe Rodon to take this throw. That allows James Justin to plough forward a little bit. Joe Rodon, quite some distance on that throw there from Joe Rodon, my God. Oh, that's a good touch from Lucas Mecha. He hasn't got any support in the middle though, what a shame. Oh, if DCL had been in there or somebody else had been in the box. It's a huge throw from Joe Rodon, he did really well. And then Lucas Mecha, beautiful little touch on the ball there. Gets it towards the Crystal Palace box, tries a cutback, but there's just nobody there for Leeds. But he has one Leeds a throw, it's going to be an Ethan Ampadu long one again. A little bit more level with the box this time, so he gets a bit more distance on it. Ooh, players have gone down, the referee gives nothing. Was there a penalty in there somewhere? They may show a replay at some point. I don't think there was much in it, to be honest, but it goes all the way back to Benitez, who hoists it towards the centre circle. And the freaking stream decides to start buffering, of course. This is why I can't do watch-alongs. Ooh! It's come back on, and that is a seething, scything, crunching tackle on Ethan Ampadu. He gets up straight away, in fairness. But I think Leeds have won the free kick there. Now then, they're showing a replay of the possible penalty. There's a little argument there. There's a bit of grabbing on Mecha. There is some contact on Mecha there. Oh, that could have been given on another day. There, number 23 is Oliver Strouk as well. But Mecha goes down after what looked as if the player brought him down. I've seen referees give penalties for less than that before now. Aye, they did, Ed. Yeah, they were all crap. Couple of 5-2s in there. I mean, like Tottenham Hotspur. Even Tottenham Hotspur's women, who were playing against Everton today, they were 1-0 down at one point. Tottenham can't buy a win no matter what they do, which is I do find hilarious. Can't help it. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Ed. I think it's Spuds that go down. I mean, as long as they keep Tudor, he's doing a fantastic job. Right, Benitez kicks it out, but Leeds pick it up on halfway. Sending it down the right hand side. Palace put too much pressure on and they win the ball back. Take it over halfway and it goes out for a throw-in. Is that a Leeds throw or a Palace throw? Looks like it might be a Leeds throw. Joe Rodon's got hold of it again. And we've just found out that Joe Rodon has a particularly long throw on him. Sends it forward again. He's done alright with that throw as well, to be fair. Palace get something on it. Aronson's done really well to keep that in, actually. And it goes out for... Oh no, it hasn't gone out. Leeds have kept it in. The ball comes into the box. Oh, it's gone over DCL's head. Can Leeds keep it in? They can. Gabby Goodmanson, good work. Gets the ball back in. And Palace deal with it. What a shame. Yeah, Leeds didn't really have enough attackers up there to kind of get on the end of that. But it's better from Leeds. Good determined play on that right hand side. Oh, Rodon whips it across, the header comes in! And it's held by Benitez. Good chance for Leeds United. Really good stuff. Nice cross, comes into the box. DCL doing what DCL does best, gets his big curly head noggin on it. Just can't get enough power. It's a good technique, but it's just not enough to get beyond Benitez. All the press hype about English teams dominating Europeans and reach the business end of the tournament is all rubbish. Yeah, correct. No, they really are. I mean, but look at who's qualified for Europe that are English teams. Most of them aren't doing very well in the league, are they? So, you know, that's my take on it. Oh, ball comes into the Leeds box there. Beale's put it out. I think it's going to be a Crystal Palace corner. Yeah, decent enough ball in there. Their number 22 would have gotten onto it had it not been for Beale. I'm really surprised that this is working on YouTube, but it doesn't even say that I'm streaming on my OBS, which is just so bizarre. I'll take it. At least I'm live on something. Just can't get it live on YouTube, on Facebook. I'll have to sort that out for the video game stream later. I mean, with that though, I don't need to worry about, you know, football streams. Or about the streaming of the actual match itself. Corner comes in. Nothing doing for Crystal Palace. Goes out for a Leeds goal kick. So, oh no, sorry, Lerma was the player who got something on it. Looks like Leeds are going to play it out from the back. I would avoid that. Crystal Palace have got 3 players on the Leeds box. Yep, no, they've decided against it. Carl Darlow is going to send it forward. That is wise. We do not want 3 Crystal Palace players steaming in on Carl Darlow. Not a good idea. I'd argue they're not English teams anymore, they're bottled. Well, I mean, there is that. But, I mean, again, how many English players actually play for these English teams? Leeds are included. Leeds don't have that many English players, unfortunately. Got a few Welsh. Like, for some reason, we seem to target the Welsh market. But even some of those Welsh players weren't born in Wales. I don't know. Right. Yeah, where are we at here? So, Palace send it all the way back to Benitez in their goal. Leeds not putting much of a press on, but they'd be wise to do so. DCL does eventually, along with Metcha. Palace send it forward, but Leeds intercept. Well, that's good play from Leeds, and they've won a free kick. Halfway on the left-hand side of the Crystal Palace half. Oh, yeah. No, exactly. Yeah, too many foreigners. Yeah, and this is why England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland never win anything. Because there aren't enough of their own players coming through. Stack with a free kick, bends it into that Palace box. It's headed out. Can Leeds pick up the second ball? Oh no, ref's given a Crystal Palace free kick. That's annoying. Oh well. What we got? Super Sunday. No goals in any of the other matches. Daniel Farker's back in the Leeds United dugout. As it stands, Leeds are 15th with 32 points. If the score stays the same. Galdalo picks the ball up in his own box there, sends it out to the right. Goes back to Darlow. 24 minutes gone. With a couple of tiny lags, the time's just a few seconds out now, but nothing much. Leeds have got it towards the Crystal Palace box. Oh, that's good. Can they cut back? They've won a corner. That's much to the surprise of the Crystal Palace defender. It's a corner, boy. Get over it. James Justin, the player who has won the corner there. Yep, no, it's definitely a Leeds corner. They showed the replay. Definitely came off LaCroix last. So, can Leeds do anything from this corner? There are not that many corners in this match so far. But Leeds have chances created from set pieces. Leeds are the most in the division. Oh, the header comes in. Just not enough power. Saved by Benitez. I think it was Biol with the header there. It says that Leeds have created something like 49 chances from set pieces or something like that. This guy's supposed to keep coming up with some stats here. Oh no, it went over the head of Biol. It was actually Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Benitez was actually behind his line, but his arms were forward over the line in the end. But yeah, decent effort. And Crystal Palace now. Oh, Gabby, what are you doing? Gabby Gudmundson's picked up a yellow card. He's brought down Brennan Johnson in line with the Leeds United penalty box. He's pulled his shirt. Can't be doing that. Blocked him off. Linesman's picked it up and Gudmundson's gone in the book. That's his 5th yellow card of the season, but I mean he's not going to get suspended for that. I don't think. The cut off for the yellow cards cut off ages ago. Oh, I'll pick that up in a second there, Ed. I'll just see what happens with this free kick. Hopefully Leeds defend it. Oh, hold on. What's the ref telling Metcher there? Give over. You're telling Metcher to move sideways? Give over. Right, ball comes in. It looks like it's overhit, but it hasn't been cleared. It's still in the Leeds box. They've had to get it out of the box. The ball comes back in. Leeds head it out, and they avoid it going out for a corner. It's gone out for a throw. If Leeds won all their games, they'd get up to 3rd place. Of course, everyone else would have to lose every game, which is mathematically impossible. What we can do. Oh, without a doubt, Ed. Yeah. Now, I mean, I'd be quite happy if Leeds just get to 40 points because it means we stay in the division for another season. That's the hope. 27 minutes gone. Richards with a long throw goes into the Leeds box. Leeds survive. It's headed over the bar by LaCroix. The Frenchman heads it over the bar. Oh, now then, they've just shown a replay of the attempt that Leeds had that Benitez saved on the line. Now, if Benitez hadn't judged that correctly and he'd gone back just a touch further, that would have been given as a Leeds goal. He was a little bit fortunate. Goal kick comes out, Leeds head it on, and it goes out for a throw-in halfway down the Crystal Palace half. Oh, excuse me. Gabby Gudmundsson to take, so it's obviously not in Ethan Ampadu range. Gudmundsson throws it towards the Palace box. Metcher picks it up. Tries passing it back to Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson has to block and it goes out, I think, for, yes, a Palace throw. There's 8 or 9 European places. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's nearly half the division now, which is crazy. A lot of people are downgrading the Conference League, but I mean, you know, for any club, you know, winning any kind of European competition, it's worth putting on your CV, isn't it? So it's now to be grumbling at, and a lot of English teams would technically have a very good chance in the Conference League, because the standard of teams in the Europa Conference League is not very good. So, you know, I mean, like, if somehow Leeds were able to qualify for it, I don't think Leeds' squad is strong enough, quite frankly. You know, we're barely strong enough to cope with the Premier League, so you know, give it a season or two, and then we can build the squad. Then yeah, we'll definitely be strong enough in a couple of seasons, but not right now. Crystal Palace have won a free kick about halfway into the Leeds half. This is obviously going to be sent towards the Leeds United penalty box. Hopefully nothing comes of it. Pretty even game so far. Both teams have had a couple of half chances, nothing too major. Why does the camera always focus on a player when they're about to spit? I find that incredibly disgusting. Brennan Johnson with the free kick. It's a real dodgy one, actually. It just goes out for a Crystal Palace throw in the end. Yeah, Johnson was aiming for the player at the back, and he ended up getting the player at the front instead. So, not the best hit. But Chris Richards will fancy his chances with another long throw. Leeds are going to have to be on the metal here. Richards has even got the hairstyle that Ethan Ampadu used to have. The throw comes in. He don't get as much distance as Ampadu. It's bobbling in that Leeds box. Leeds have got to get it clear. Leeds heading it out about 5 times, about 5 consecutive headers, and actually win a free kick halfway in their own half. Lucas Mecha winning that free kick. That was dangerous though. Palace won the initial header, Darlow got a fist to it, and then yeah, Leeds started their headers. Crystal Palace got one header on it actually, but it was eventually headed out and went in Leeds' favour. Oh, Leeds have dallied on it. I don't know what the ref's given here. It looked like Biol might have been fouled. There's a yellow card being given. I think, yeah, the yellow card's been given to Biol. Right, let's see the replay. So Biol dallied on the ball, so that was his mistake. I have to assume he's been given yellow card for handballing the ball. It's only Yaka Biol's 3rd yellow card of the season, albeit he's only played half of the games. Will Hughes trying to take a quick free kick there, but ref's telling him to sod off. Yeah, I think when Biol went down under that challenge, he tried grabbing the ball because he thought he was going to gain a free kick for himself, but in the end, because he handballed it, he got yellow carded. The free kick's come in and it's been headed out. Joe Rodon is fuming with his teammates. I do think the 2 Tonys below the Champions League are diluted, but to me it's another European trophy and the cabinet guarantees European. Yeah, no, without a doubt. Yeah, I don't think that they can be devalued. You know what I mean? Like they're important to the teams that aren't quite good enough for Champions League. It's more silverware. Everybody loves winning silverware. You know, of any description. So yeah, no, without a doubt. Leeds have defended that free kick quite well. It's gone all the way back into the Crystal Palace half. So Palace passing it around in their own half now. Leeds have kind of gone into their high press. Calvert-Lewin putting a bit of pressure on. Mecha following it up, or Aronson even. I don't think Leeds have pressed as well as they could have done. Not shown as much aggression as I would have liked. Rodon's done well there. He headed it back to Darlow, who then throws it out to Rodon. Sends the ball down the line, long ball. Crystal Palace have... Calvert-Lewin's gone shoulder to shoulder with the Palace player and he's given away a free kick for it. Calvert-Lewin's arguing with linesman, but he ain't going to get up for that. No. Oh, that was the free kick that came in from Palace earlier. It just kind of bobbled all over the place. They couldn't have given a free kick for that. Not a chance. Or a penalty even. Goal decision system. The goal line technology came into play with the one with Benitez. Oh, it's literally about 1/10 of the ball that has stayed on the line there. That's how close that is. That is majorly close. If Benitez had gone just a couple of inches further back, that was a Leeds goal. Wow, that really was close. Approaching the 34th minute, I've got to say, probably 0-0 is probably a fair scoreline for both teams. Neither team has shown that much quality in the final third up to now. I won a medal for the best Easter egg hat at school 40 years ago. My greatest achievement. A win's a win, mate. You know, I've just ended up getting a prize for being the best solo trombone player at the Yorkshire Brass Band Contest, along with my band actually winning their division as well. So I'm not grumbling, trust me. A win's a win. Leeds playing a little bit of keep ball in their own box, trying to get it clear. Now Leeds do eventually send it down the line. Goes over the halfway line, but goes out for a Crystal Palace throw just inside their half. Not sure what Daniel Farke's thoughts would be at the moment. I mean, he's just given a thumbs up to somebody. Match stats, 4 attempts each. Two on target for Leeds, nothing on target for Palace so far. 12 touches in Leeds' box, 7 in Palace's box, and 50% possession for both teams. Really even stuff from Crystal Palace and Leeds United so far. Joe Rodon, he was thinking of a long throw. Does do a long throw, okay. Palace win the second ball, and referees given the decision to Palace, giving them a free kick halfway in their own half. So they pass it back into their own area. Leeds putting a little bit of pressure on here, a little bit of a high press. Can Leeds win possession back in the Palace half? They haven't done that enough for me this first half. A little bit lacklustre. And, you know, some of that's got to be down to the fact that Palace have kind of battled hard and defended quite resolute. But both teams lacking a bit of quality. You can see why both teams are in the bottom half at the moment. They're just cancelling each other out, really. What we got? Palace have possession on the halfway line. Richards sends it forward. It's a heavy touch by Johnson, but he gets it back to Richards, who then passes it all the way back to the Palace penalty box with Benitez. He hoists it forward, just over halfway. Leeds head it forward back into the Palace half. Metcha tries controlling it, but it's a heavy touch. Goes back to Crystal Palace. Palace on the attack. On the right hand side with Sarr. This is trouble for Leeds. Leeds have to defend it. Strout doesn't get in there. Darlow with the save. Is that offside that's been given? I think Sarr's been given offside there. Thankfully. Yes, correct decision. Yeah, he's offside. Yep. The lines on the pitch kind of helped for that decision. But it was a decent enough save from Darlow. It came off his shin and went out of the lead box. So, yep, all good. Let's have a look. I'm 100% win ratio on Easter egg hats. Hey, well there you go then, mate. That's all that matters. Win's a win. And if you've got 100% record, then that's all that matters. Leeds trying to have some possession in the Crystal Palace half. It's gone back to the Crystal Palace defence though, but they're putting on a high press. Ooh, the ref's giving nothing. That looked a heavy challenge, but we'll take it. Leeds get it into the Palace box. And it's into the hands of Benitez. It comes to nothing. And in fairness, Leeds won the ball. That's why the ref didn't give anything, and it was a first time ball into the box, and I think the Palace player actually got a touch on it that made it easier for Benitez. That's good defending from Biol at the other end, and gets it up to halfway line. Palace win back possession. They hoist it over the halfway line. Leeds head it back onto halfway. It's gone out for a throw-in. Aronson's claiming it should be a Leeds throw. And it looks as if it is a Leeds throw. Yep, so Leeds have a throw just ahead of the halfway line. Joe Rodon to send this as far forward as he can. Looks a little bit windy in London today. Rodon with the throw. Palace win the header, win a couple of headers, but Leeds win back possession. It's chipped into the Palace box. Oh, there just wasn't anyone in there aside from DCL. think it might have gone out for a Leeds corner though. Let's have a look at the replay. It is as well, you know. Brennan Johnson's put it out for a Leeds corner. Good work from DCL, putting that bit of pressure on. So, can Leeds do anything from this corner? Leeds have sent the big boys up. Got about 6 players in that Palace penalty box. Corner comes in. Someone gets a head on it, but it's headed out. Brendan Aronson picks up the loose ball. Passes it all the way back to... can't even bloody tell. Sends the ball back in. Leeds do pick up the second ball though, they've done well. Ball comes back in the Palace box, but it's just a hit and hope. That's poor. Put something on it. Leeds win back possession in their own half. Well, there's no Palace players in the Leeds half right now. Leeds on halfway. Send it out to the left to Gabby Goodmanson. Got support on the left, but he helps to hook the ball into the Palace box, but it's headed out. Leeds pick up the second ball, all the way back on halfway. Passed out wide to the right this time. Infield. It's gone back into the Leeds half. See, this is what I don't like. I don't like us having to go back into our own half. Happens too frequent for me. Goodmanson passes it to to Metcher, sorry, and it got out for a throw. I think they've given it Palace though. Metcher's pleading his innocence. So Brennan Johnson to take the throw in for Crystal Palace. 5 minutes remain of this first half. Very even game. Strauch having to defend wisely here. He's just trying to shove the ball out. Can't do. And has to pass it to Gabby Goodmanson. Cuts on the outside, sends it forward towards halfway. Leeds pick up the ball. Leeds have done well there. Anton Stack bursting into the Palace half. Had his heels clipped there. Surely the ref gives nothing. Oh, this is bad. Stack's down. He hasn't got up. And it has actually gone out for a Leeds United throw in the end. Couple of Leeds players fuming that Stack didn't get a free kick there. Let's have a look at the replay. He was clipped. LaCroix didn't get the ball. I don't think LaCroix got the ball there. That should have been a free kick to Leeds. That's bad refereeing. And Leeds have had some bad refereeing decisions against them in the last few matches. We don't need it to continue now. Goodmanson chucks it forward. That's a good pass. And that's another good pass. Leeds in the Crystal Palace half. Stack picks it up. It's coming backwards again though. Stroud gets it out wide to Goodmanson. Goodmanson trying to hook it into the Palace box. It's not a bad cross. It's just not enough Leeds players in the box. But it comes back in the box. Can Leeds get a shot away? They can do. It's blocked. Oh. Stroud wins back possession. Goodmanson hooks it back in the Palace box. Oh, Palace get it out. It comes all the way out to Justin. Aronson. And he's won a corner for Leeds. You choose very quiet on a Sunday afternoon. Where is everyone? Oh, good question. I wasn't even able to get this started on Facebook. So, yeah, I don't know where anyone is. I'll stream again tonight. As I say, I'll do a video game stream later and see if that gets a bit more interest. Glad to have you with us though, Ed. And yeah, I'd like to give you a Leeds goal at some point. Hopefully now with this stacked corner. Go on Anton, let's have a quality ball lad. Ball comes in, it's not a bad corner. Oh! Oof! It's hooked wide, but I think the referee's given something else. What's he given? Has the referee given a penalty? I think the ref might have given a penalty here. Strand Larsson's pleading his innocence here, along with Will Hughes, who is the Palace captain today. Right, let's have a look at this replay. I think he's given a penalty. What's he giving it for? Handball. Hughes sticks his arm out. Good spot by the referee. That is a penalty. Yep, handball. I mean, you know, Beale heads it onto the arm actually, but I still think the rule applies. I think that The arm is not in a natural position. Will Hughes has stuck his arm out, the ball has hit his arm. That's a penalty. Has to be. I mean, I would imagine VAR is probably checking this right now. What a time this would be for Leeds to score. And with both Calvert-Lewin and Metcher on the pitch, yeah, VAR is checking for a possible handball. Possible penalty decision for Leeds. It's got to be given, surely. The referee gave it initially. I think there's contact on the ball there with Hughes' hand. The Palace captain. He can't believe it, but that's got to be given. That's got to be given. Decision, penalty, handball! Come on! Oh, score. Come on, Leeds. Come on now. Who's it going to be? Metcher's scored a couple of penalties. Oh, but it's DCL. DCL's overturned Metcher here. Can Dominic Calvert-Lewin get his 11th goal of the season against Walter Benitez? Oh, God, this is so... Oh, it's so tense. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Dom. He's missed it! Dominic Calvert-Lewin's put it wide! No! Dom, what are you doing? He hooks it wide. Why didn't Metcher take it? Metcher's scored more penalties than DCL this season. No. Best chance of the half for Leeds to take the lead. Ethan Ampadu consoles Calvert-Lewin straight away after he hit it, and Daniel Farke's going to feel sick as a parrot. Yeah, exactly. You don't get any cake, but Will Hughes gets a yellow card. But Leeds are on the attack again. Can they spring a late attack before half time? I can't believe we've missed a freaking penalty. Oh, God. I mean, whether it be DCL or Metcher, you'd expect either of them. They're both in good form this season. You'd expect either of them to actually score there. But he didn't even hit the target. The total rule with a penalty is to at least hit the damn target. If it's saved, it's saved, but don't miss the target. Now, there's a bit of a scuffle going on here. Farke and Glasner are having words with the fourth official. Hughes has already been booked, and he's having a bloody conversation with referee now. Ref's telling everyone to sod off. He's having a chat with Hughes, because I'm assuming that Leeds are suggesting that Hughes needs to be sent off here, but they're suggesting that Beal needs to be sent off because he's been booked as well. Oh, crap. Leeds don't need to have a player sent off after missing a bloody penalty. Oh, God, what's happened? Let's have a look at this replay. Nothing looked that bad, to be honest. Oh, that's not... Nah, that ain't a yellow card offence. Beal's just kind of... Right, Sar's gone down in a heap, holding his face. There was no contact on the face at all, even though he's having his face checked for blood and all the rest of it. There's no way. I don't think the referee sent Beal off. Beal would have walked by now. He's supposedly having blood wiped off his mouth or something. Sar's suggesting that he's almost had a tooth knocked out. That's pathetic. And DCL still has a determined look on his face. I mean, he always has that when he's playing. There's a yellow card being shown. I think it's to one of the managers. I don't know whether that's been shown to Glasner or Farke. It looks like it's been shown to Farke. I don't know. Looks like he was protesting against something, but... Glasner's having words with Hughes. Oh, Glasner's been yellow carded as well. Right, both referees have just been yellow carded. Right. Okay. Still can't believe we missed a bloody penalty. What a joke. You see, if the Palace player is getting treatment for, you know, if he's getting treatment, and I should have paused it on 45 as well. I've bloody well forgotten to do that because we're in injury time now. There was 2 added minutes. We're already in the 3rd added minute because of Sarr getting treatment on his gob. Now, if he's getting treatment on his goal, just take him off the field. Let play continue. He's not hurt. What the hell? Oh, there's going to have to be an extra minute added on now. So time just keeps rolling on in this first half. Initially there was going to be 2 minutes. It's going to be double that at least. So Palace are passing it along the halfway line. They hoist it towards the Leeds box. It's gone over everybody and it goes out of play. What's been given? What has been given? Is it a goal kick? I can't even bloody tell. This is so annoying. Leeds could have taken the lead. Ed could have eaten cake. Yeah, exactly. No cake. That's just no. That's not on. That's not on. That's poor. Leeds have let us both down there, Ed. Hopefully Leeds can score a goal soon. In the meantime, they've got to defend this shit. Oh, Sarr's gone down in a heap again. Gudmundsson's gone down holding his foot. Oh, what's the ref going to give this time? There's a yellow card being dished out here. Gudmundsson's off! Gudmundsson's being shown a yellow card. He's already been booked. I think Sarr's telling him. Sarr's telling him that he's already been booked, so therefore he should be off. Oh no, we can't lose Gabby Gudmundsson. If Mitch is telling Gudmundsson to back off, that's probably the right thing. Yeah, Gudmundsson's been given a red. What the fuck? Just before half time. No way. And Farker can't say anything because Farker's already been booked. Gudmundsson's trying to get an explanation from the referee as to why he's been given a second yellow card. But it took Sarr to remind the referee that Gudmundsson had already been given a yellow card. It's Gudmundsson's first red card of the season. This just goes from bad to worse for Leeds. This is ridiculous. Let's just see what Gudmundsson does here. What the hell? No. No. That to me look. Oh my god. Cambo's celebrating like he scored a fucking goal after seeing Gudmundsson get sent off. That is so shit. Someone ought to have a bloody word with Camvert there. Right, Leeds need to defend this properly now. That goes into the hands of Caldalo. Daniel Farker's going to have to do some decision making at half time. What a disgrace of a half that is. That's a disgrace. Leeds miss a penalty. Gudmundsson gets red card, so he's going to miss the next. Gudmundsson will only miss one game because it's 2 yellows. They might even try and get that overturned. That second challenge is not a yellow card offence. If anything, Gudmundsson came off the worst with that. Glasner and Farker are having words with each other as they walk off. There's a lot of head shaking going on. But fucking Camvert. I hope that Camvert gets sent off. What a twat. I'm not holding back. The way it's just showed Camvert celebrating that red card. What a little prick. I've never seen an opposition team celebrate the opposition getting a red card the way that Camvert's just celebrated. He was literally going, "Yeah, get in!" You know, when Gudmundsson got his red card. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Right, Leeds miss a penalty and get a red card. So, what can I say? But I'm gonna go make a sandwich and have a bit of lunch at half time here. Stick around, Ed. I will be back in the next few minutes. Yeah, that fucking escalated fast from happiness to dejection. Tell me about it. That smug, sneaky happiness, winking and shit. Oh man. Yeah, I'm infuriated, mate. I don't know how this second half's going to pan out now. Leeds might have to play for the draw now. I don't want us to play for the draw, but we might have to now. Oh yeah, I'll be back shortly, mate. Well, I'm back with a bit of lunch, just a little lamb sandwich and a chocolate cake bar. That kitty patiently waiting for food. Yeah, I've put all the food down. All mine do that, just dotted about everywhere watching me make food, and they know it's not their food, but they still do it. That cat is making me laugh, man. That's what mine do when I'm not watching them. Yeah, my cats are a right pair. I had 4 cats originally, and 2 of them have passed away, unfortunately. But yeah, no, they're great. They're great. Well, I wouldn't usually eat on stream, but you know. So the big question is, what do Leeds do in this second half? With Goodmanson off, I mean, they've got Bogle and Bourne now that could come in if we needed to get an extra defender on the pitch. Ampadu could potentially go back in defence, and we could bring on either Groev, Longstaff or Tanaka. Maybe even bring Nonto or Dan James on as an attacking wing back. But then again, bring on one of these subs, it means we've got to take somebody off anyway. So then if we're taking someone off, I mean, you could try going 4 at the back. So you'd probably have to take off maybe Beale, but Beale's had a reasonable game, but Beale's on a yellow card. So that might happen. Or they might sacrifice Metro or Calvert-Lewin. Probably Metro, I would imagine, out of those. Or they might even sacrifice Aronson, to be honest. Maybe sacrificing Aronson and going long ball might actually work better. But we've still got to fill that void at left back then. Strout has played left back before, so they might just move Strout over to left back and have Rodon and Beale in the centre there with Justin on the right. That might be another option. They can't just leave a hole at left back now, though. Unless they decide that Strout's got to kind of, like, they keep everything as it is, but they basically tell Strout that he's got to go more wide left, and then kind of tuck inside where possible. Yeah, nah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it, Ed? You know, Leeds are going to have to play out for a draw now. There's no doubt about it. I'd take a point away from home, but with 11 men on the pitch and with us having that penalty, I would have said that we've got a chance of winning this thing. Just so bad, you know, like, you go from having a missed penalty and then having a red card. And it's to one of our best players as well. Gudmundsson's been superb this season. I really don't know what we're going to do now. I think Farke has to make some kind of substitution. If he doesn't make a substitution and keeps things as they are, then Strauch will just move to left back. And we'll end up going with a back 4. It's like they're planning to act cute when human food is about. Oh yeah, every time I make a sandwich, always after my food. So you cat figuring out its plan. Yeah, I mean, if a Palace player gets sent off, I'd send Canva off for being an absolute little shit. As far as I'm aware, I think he's only like 19 or 20 or something, but the way that he celebrated that red card was absolutely disgusting behaviour, and someone's got to be having a word with him about that. That's disgusting. Disgusting behaviour. I mean, their captain Will Hughes is on a flipping yellow card, so, you know, if he gets sent off and they lose a midfielder, then who knows? Never rated Hughes anyway. I remember when he came through at Derby. Debuted as like a 17-year-old or something. He's never been right, but it surprised me that he's lasted at Crystal Palace this long. Camera was just focusing on referee there. So Selhurst Park's really weird. The away team has to come out of a tent, whereas the home team comes out of a tunnel. That's so weird. Right, I'm just looking at this Leeds lineup now. Gruev's coming on. I reckon he's come on for Metcha. I haven't seen Metcha come out, so it looks as if Leeds have brought Gruev on to replace Metcha. So who goes to left back then? So I think Ampadu goes into defence and well, no, that won't work. Well, maybe Ampadu goes into defence, Strout goes to left back, and Gruev comes into midfield. Possibly. Oh no, they're bringing Bogle on as well. Wow. So Leeds have been forced into a double change at half time. Right, Aronson and Metro have come off. Bogle and Gruev have come on. So James Justin will go to left back, Bogle at right back. Gruev's going to come on and be a more defensive midfielder in place of Aronson, who was playing like an attacking midfield. Right, okay, that makes a bit of sense. But it means Leeds are playing out for the draw now. They might still try and get Stack to support DCL, but DCL is going to be so isolated for the second half now. Oh, game's kicked off, shit. There we go. Only missed 13 seconds. A bit of head tennis going on in the halfway line. Palace are obviously going to try and attack like hell now, aren't they? Because Leeds are a man down. And it's whether Leeds can keep that solidity at the back. Farker looks a bit nervous. I'm not surprised. Palace have possession on the halfway line, so Palace are going to have a lot more possession this second half, I think. Leeds have tried to plug the gaps up as best as they can. And technically there are no gaps. There's no gaps. The gaps have been plugged up. The problem Leeds have is that DCL now is going to be so isolated up front. He ain't going to get any service. Palace go long ball, but the ball goes out of play, and I think he might have been offside anyway. They're showing a replay of the 2 yellow cards that Gudmundsson picked up. They're showing a replay of Camvot again. He's celebrating behind the referee. And no one spotted it. I think Stack might have spotted it. There's been no punishment to Camvot. I think Camvot's got to be punished for that. I really do. Absolutely abysmal behaviour. Just crap sportsmanship. Brandon, welcome in. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Sorry, just having a bit of a late lunch while streaming. That's bad of me, isn't it? Ampadu with a long throw into the Palace box. Come on, Leeds. Nothing doing. Palace get it out. Palace on the counter attack now. Leeds are in a bit of trouble here. Anton Stack gets involved. He's done well. Stack's done well. That's a free kick to Leeds, surely. The referee's given nothing. What the hell? A lot can happen in 13 seconds, Brandon, you're not wrong, mate. I'll tell you in a second. Crystal Palace are on the attack in the Leeds box. Can Leeds get it away? Goes out for a Leeds goal kick. Yesterday I did the assessment for that job that I'm trying to get. So we'll have to wait and see if anything comes of it. Crystal Palace is trying to protest that they should have been given something here. Let's have a look. Nah. There's nothing in that. What the hell are they protesting at? It was a daft. Yeah, penalty and a red card. I mean, if we score the penalty, I can almost forgive the red card, but, you know. Alright, Leeds are on the attack. Can they keep possession? Just about, but they've had to go back to halfway. Not really, Brendan. No, not really. I don't think I've done terrible on the test. It really depends on what the pass mark is. But the assessment was really poor quality though. So if I don't get the job, I'm going to complain about the lack of quality of the assessment. It was really shit. Right, Crystal Palace have it on the halfway line. And goes out wide to Richards. Lerma. Back to Richards. Palace making small inroads into the Leeds half, and it goes back towards halfway. LaCroix out to Hughes. He gives it to Mitchell. Leeds have to defend well here. Just hope Leeds don't concede. There's enough defensive players on the pitch to last this match out. What's the ref giving here? Well, I think he's giving offside. That goes in Leeds' favour, that's fine. Right, okay. It was so it was like an online audio and typing test. But the quality of the audio sections was really shite. So I will complain if I don't get the job. I just need this job. You guys know what I've been through these last 2 years. It's been horrible. I need the wages. Leeds have got it in an attacking position here in the Crystal Palace half. This could be Ethan Ampadu long throwing range. Yep. Aye, it is. Leeds are by no means out of this contest, but they need to be more attackingly efficient, and that long throw has gone straight into the hands of Benitez, the goalkeeper for Palace. That's bad. That's not good at all. Ooh, loose pass by Palace. Leeds pick it up on halfway. Oh, but then they send it all the way back to the Leeds keeper, Darlow. I really don't want Leeds fannying about with the ball in their own half now. Stack sends it over halfway, looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Tries to hold the ball up. Like Calvert-Lewin's just got no support up front now. So Leeds are just going to have to keep hoisting it forward as much as they can. Oh, loose pass. Bogle's picked it up. He's giving it Stack, who gives it back to Bogle. Come on! Cut it! Oh, Bogle couldn't get the cut back. Oh, that's annoying. That was an opportunity. It was good pressing by Leeds, that. Forced the mistake. Stack, beautiful little pass over the top. Bogle just, he had a heavy touch to Bogle. He's only just come on as a substitute. I think if Bogle had started, he'd have probably been warmed up and able to get a cut back on that one. So Palace have possession in their own half. They pass it up to halfway. Gruev trying to put the press on. Palace still have it on the halfway line. Patient play from Crystal Palace to send it all the way back to halfway. That fucking Canvot. What a little shit he is. I'd have slapped him. I'd have absolutely slapped Canvot for the way that he celebrated that red card. I hope he gets sent off now, the little piece of crap. What a knob. Oh, that's a dangerous ball in! It goes all the way through to Darlow. Oh, God. That was too close. I got an AI interview over the phone. It was ridiculous. Oh, no. It's not the kind of interview you ever want, is it, really? That's why you've always got to keep a bottle of de shite in the hand. Yeah, keep one next to the companion. Yeah. Right, the ball's deep in the Crystal Palace half, but Palace have possession. They send it up to halfway. Leeds head it back into the Palace half, but not really to anybody. Oh, Leeds have kept possession. That's a Leeds free kick, surely. Strout's gone down in a heap. And a yellow card's been given to the Palace player, I think. Is it Johnson? Yep. Yellow card to Brennan Johnson. Clear foul. Oh God, yeah. Yeah, clear yellow card. That's his 5th yellow card of the season. Leeds with a free kick. An opportunity to get the ball into the Crystal Palace box here. I don't think they're going to hang around. They're not going to play anything short. So Anton Stack on free kick duty here. Quality delivery required. Sends it into the Palace box. Oh, and it's gone over everybody. It goes out for a goal kick to Crystal Palace. No, not good enough. Just went over everybody. I think actually, oh, did Biol get a head on it possibly? It didn't go anywhere where we needed it to. It's going to be so difficult for Leeds to get proper attacks on the ball now. Being a man down and having to take Lucas Metra off, so we're back to 1 up front again, which is so damn annoying. So, Crystal Palace on the attack on halfway. Out wide to Canvert. Well, not Canvert. A couple of players have got similar numbers and they both look similar. Leeds have 1 possession back. That's a good play from Ethan Ampadu, the captain. Sends it out wide, looking for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Oh no, to James Justin actually. Hooked the ball into the Palace box. He hooks it back up to halfway. Does Benitez? Leeds should pick up that ball. And a free kick has been given Leeds' way against Strand Larsen, I think. So Leeds will have a free kick in the centre circle. Just inside the Palace half. Now if it were me, I'd just get everybody forward again. Just hoist it towards the Crystal Palace box. Leeds aren't sending players forward though, not really. Everyone in the Crystal Palace is literally a line of 9 Crystal Palace players all in a line. Oh, look at this. Ball comes out. Oh, it's hoisted all the way over the bar by James Justin. Poor attempt. AI interview always sounds absolutely heinous. Yep, no, that's true. Yeah, it was trying its hardest to sound human, and after every question I answered, there was a stupid keyboard typing noise like it was actually typing my answers or something. So stupid. Oh dear. That does not sound good. No, not good at all. Crystal Palace have it on the halfway line with that prick Canvert. He's definitely the pantomime villain here. There's a Leeds fan channel called The Square Ball, and when they do their hero and villain of the week, the villain of the week has to be Canvert. What an absolute prick. Anyway, Leeds have picked up a loose ball there. Done quite well. Leeds get it over halfway into the Palace half. It's just a hit and hope though. Crystal Palace win the ball back, deep in their own half. And Palace will start again just in front of their own penalty box. To the pantomime villain himself. I'm not even going to say his name anymore. He doesn't deserve to have his name said after the way that he celebrated that red card. I'm so bitter about that. Ah, that's an absolutely crap ball forward by the man himself. Galdalo picks it up in the Leeds United penalty area. Oh, Christ above. Oh, Palace are going 2 up top now. Unless they're bringing Strand Larsen off. Oh, the ball. Oh, there was a really long ball going forward here. Oh, Leeds have kept it in. There's the cutback. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. Oh no, it was offside. Oh, that sucks. Crystal Palace are bringing on John Philip Mateta. He's got 46 goals in 153 games for Palace so far in his Palace career. And it's showing the Crystal Palace board there. Matt Bright, who got 50 goals in 143 Premier League appearances as well. He's a former Crystal Palace player. He's sat next to the Crystal Palace chairman. It's not Simon Jordan anymore, it's the other guy. Anyway, Palace on the attack. This is bad. Leeds need to get shut of it somehow. Palace crosses the ball into the box. It's overhit, thank God. And goes out for a Leeds goal kick. Yeah, the former Crystal Palace chairman, Simon Jordan, does not like the current owner of Crystal Palace. And I can't think of the guy's name now. Oh, Palace are bringing on Adam Wharton as well. And it's Hughes, the captain. I mean, Hughes has already been booked. And Hughes gave away the penalty. So Wharton's replaced him. So the captaincy is going to have to be given to somebody else. Oh, he's telling everyone to calm down, apparently. And no, it's a straight swap. So Strand Larsen off and Mateta on. Interesting. I wonder who's going to get captaincy for Palace then. Hughes had it for the first half. I don't actually know who their captain is. I don't think Hughes is the regular captain. No. I'll catch up with the chat in a second, guys. Crystal Palace are on the attack again here with Mateta, the substitute. Strout keeping an eye on him. He's hooked it into the middle. Leeds trying to defend it. Leeds defend it okay, to be fair. They get it back over halfway. And again, there's just nobody supporting Dominic Calvert-Lewin now. It's going to be really bad this half. That's super dumb. I told it to F off in the end and hung up. Simon Jordan is such an odd, but still listening on Tosra. He's actually, you know what? I didn't like Simon Jordan originally, but having heard him. Oh, hold on, Palace are on the attack again. Yeah, Simon Jordan's actually been very complimentary of Leeds in recent times, so I actually don't mind him. He actually talks a lot of sense in certain situations at least, but he does talk in a bit of a posh manner. I just can't remember the name of the guy that bought the club from Jordan. He's the current Crystal Palace chairman now, but Jordan and the new guy don't get on at all. Like, they really hate each other. Shots on goal in the second half. Leeds have actually had 2 shots to Palace's 1. 3 touches in the opponent's box for Leeds as opposed to Crystal Palace's 2. So it's suggesting that even though Leeds are down to 10 men, Leeds have actually still been slightly more progressive than Palace. I didn't catch the possession stat there. I would imagine Palace have had more possession this second half. It feels that way. Long ball goes forward, it's headed out, and that is Ampadu range, I think, if it's gone out for a Leeds throw. Leeds fans in good voice. Well, I assume in good voice, they look in good voice. Can't hear them though. So, Ethan Ampadu, the Leeds captain, ready to launch one of his long throw missiles into the Crystal Palace box. Can Leeds score from this? Come on, Leeds! It's hurled in there. It's headed. Benitez gets a punch on it. It's headed back into the Palace box. Palace head it out. They hook it out, goes towards halfway. Leeds win back possession with Ampadu. Sends it down the line. Rodon chasing. Rodon playing as a right winger, even though he's a centre back. He's done well. He's done really well. The ball stays in. The cutback's there. Oh! Crystal Palace defended at the last second. Big chance for Leeds United. Leeds hook it forward. And what's happened here? Oh, the ref stopped play because Chris Richards has decided to stay laid on his front because he's a softie. Good work from Joe Ronan. The Leeds centre-back playing as a right winger, at least for this particular attack. He had two Crystal Palace players around him. Rodon still got the ball across the byline there, and yeah, he did fantastic, did Rodon there. Ball stayed in. Anton Stack with the cutback. DCL went in. Had all the right in the world to go for that challenge, and Chris Richards is now down in a heap. The Crystal Palace USA international centre-back. Will Hughes sat on the bench for Palace looking like a dejected whatever. He's in disbelief that Leeds could have even done that, by the looks of it. Now then, hello Phil. Yeah, very interesting username you've got there. No, it doesn't itch, it's fine. But I appreciate the compliment. Crystal Palace are having Alt management are having a bit of a chat on the Palace bench there. Drop ball's gone to Leeds in the end. Leeds have gained a few yards there, and it's gone out for a Leeds United throw. I like the Simon Jordan Eddie Hearn boxing arguments. It's funny because Jordan obviously doesn't know anything about boxing. Leeds with another Ethan Ampadu long throw from a bit further out, but Leeds get the header on, but there's nothing from it, and it goes into the hands of Walter Benitez in the Palace goal. He rolls it out. Why aren't Leeds pressing? If they're rolling it out from the back, they've got a chance to press. They don't bother. I mean, maybe that's because they're down to 10 men now, I don't know. It's a poor excuse if that's the reason. Anyway, Palace take it over halfway. Leeds are going to have to play it tight now. No messing. Obviously, going down to 10 men after missing a penalty, I'd take a draw now if we could. But Leeds aren't playing as if they're down to 10 men for the majority, but they've got to defend this. The ball comes in! Good save, Darlow. Goes out for a corner. Ugh. And this is what it might be like for the rest of this half. You know, Palace will obviously realise that they can get attacks on here, and it was actually Joe Rodon who intercepted the cross to stop Mateta getting it. It rebounded off Mateta's chest, forcing Darlow into the save. Oh my god. Crystal Palace corner. Leeds are going to have to keep it tight now. If Canvert scores, I'm going to be fuming because he's a little shit. Leeds try and get rid of it. It's bobbling in that box. It's come out. There's a Palace player down. It's Lerma. He's just gotten straight back up again, so he's not hurt. Oh no, I think the ref hasn't given a penalty here, has he? Oh, don't be giving Crystal Palace penalties. He's waving his arms like this is the ref. What's he doing? Like robot dance or something? I mean, what the hell? What's that supposed to mean? Open play goals. Crystal Palace have the fewest in the division at home this season with a measly 7. Leeds have only got 10. Well, Leeds have gotten a lot of set piece goals this season, to be fair. But Palace don't score a lot of goals from open play. Oh, hold on. Glasner and Farker are having a bit of a discussion on the sideline, but both of those managers have been booked already. So I don't know what they're discussing. There's no animosity between Farker and Glasner. The two of them get on alright. Palace have been given a drop ball deep in the Leeds half. Leeds will have to keep it tight defensively here. The ball comes back in. It's kicked out over halfway back into the Crystal Palace half, but there's nobody there. Oh, I don't go that way, Phil. Sorry. No, I don't go that. I don't go down that route. Airport traffic warden. It kind of looked a bit that way. Yeah, no, it definitely looked that way. Right, Crystal Palace just over the halfway line in the centre circle. They send it out wide to the little prick whose name will not be mentioned for legal reasons. I'll get myself in trouble there. And he's on the ball again, the freaking idiot. Goes into the centre circle. LaCroix out to Richards. It's all Palace these last minute or two. As you'd expect, they've got an extra player on the pitch. So Leeds are going to have to work doubly hard now with a player less on the field. Jayden Bogle keeping an eye on Tarek Mitchell, and it goes out for a Crystal Palace throw near the corner flag. Right. Oh, it's just that your username suggests that your name's Phil. Obviously, I know that the full name of your username looks something different, but Crystal Palace send it into the Leeds box. Oh, it's come off the bar. Leeds get lucky, and it goes out for a Crystal Palace throw. Crystal Palace corner. Oh God! I hope this isn't the way this match is going to go. Oh, I don't have any opinions on that. No, not my. The heads are done. Oh, that's too good. Right, Crystal Palace corner. Let's hope Leeds can defend it. Oh God, this is horrible now. Come on, Leeds. Just head it out. There you go. It's come out to the edge of the box. The shot comes in. It's blocked. The shot comes in again. It's blocked again. Pascal Struijk. Excellent defending from the big Dutch centre-back. Goes all the way back into the Palace half. There's nobody there. Leeds having to defend deep at the minute. They've got to push out. They can't keep defending so deep. They're going to just invite pressure. And they can't stop the cross. It's come in. It's headed away. Comes back out to Richards. LaCroix. Prick. Not saying his name. Can't stand the idiot. To the way that he celebrated that red card. LaCroix. Richards. And Palace are just passing it around at the moment without really doing anything. Back out to the knobhead. Hooks it all the way in, and Leeds duck the ball there, so it goes out for a goal kick. Oh, that was a good one, Ed. Yeah, no, that was a good one. I think they were trying to get a penalty for a Gravan ball, but that had been harsh. Dello, with the Leeds goal kick, sends it over halfway. A little bit of head tennis going on. Leeds get possession on the left hand side. The ball goes down the wing. Palace pick up the second ball. And they try and clear it, but Leeds force it out for a throw-in. And I think they've won a throw-in. That's brilliant. That's really good work. So that might be Ethan Ampadu range yet again. I mean, it's probably Leeds' best outlet at the moment. Right, Manura beating Villa 2-1, Forest are drawing 0-0 with Fulham, and Liverpool play Spuds later on. Right, here we go. So Leeds, long throw. Can we get anything from this? Ampadu sends it into the Palace box. It's gone loose and Palace hook it away. Leeds trying desperately not to lose the attack, but it's gone all the way back into the Leeds half. A little bit of communication needed there. Goes back to the goalkeeper Darlow. Hoists it forward whilst there's still a couple of Leeds players in the Palace half. But it just goes harmlessly into the possession of Crystal Palace. Palace bring it into the Leeds half. Leeds trying to charge it down. That's a good tackle. Well done. Leeds win back possession on the left hand side. Ooh, he got clipped there, didn't he? That's a Leeds free kick just inside the Leeds half. James Justin's appealing for something. I think he's giving a free kick to Leeds. Ethan Ampadu's protesting. Oh, because it was Johnson. Johnson's already been booked, so they're suggesting that Johnson should be sent off here. It's a fair shout. Oh, you know what? Oh, and Johnson wagged his finger, saying, "No, you can't send me off for that." I think Johnson should be off here. The referee's not going to give it, but Johnson really should be off, and Farker's fuming. That should be 10 versus 10 after that. Brennan Johnson should be sent off. If you're on a yellow card and you do that, that is no worse than Gabriel Gudmundsson's second yellow. That's bullshit. He should be off. Oh my god. Anyway, free kick comes in. It's massively evades everybody. How Brennan Johnson is still on the pitch is anyone's bloody guess. That referee needs to give his head the biggest wobble he's ever had. No wonder Ethan Ampadu's shaking his head. No wonder Eddie Raymer and Daniel Farker are fuming on that Leeds United dugout bench. Oh, Leeds have Leeds nearly intercepted a bit of a dodgy Crystal Palace pass there. Anton Stack trying to get involved. But yeah, that's scandalous. Brennan Johnson should be off. He's already been booked and he's just done a really cynical foul. Should be off. That's bullshit. If Gabby Gudmundsson's was bad enough to get sent off, Johnson should be off as well right now. Palace on the attack, Leeds intercept. That's good play. Jaden Bogle, well played. Sends the ball forward, but again, there's just no one up there. DCL is so isolated on his own up front due to us being down to 10 men. You can understand why Farker made the substitutions he did at half time. As it stands, Leeds stay in 15th place and they'll be on 32 points. Crystal Palace on the attack. That's good work from Jaden Bogle again. Oh, it's rebounded off the corner flag and it's gone out for... Has it gone out for a throw or has it given a corner? It might have given a corner there. That's a shame. Jaden Bogle did quite well there. Bit unlucky. Looks like Crystal Palace are going to make a substitution or two here. It looks like Daichi Kamada, the Japanese player, might be coming on. He's a good player. In the meantime, Brennan Johnson, who should be off, is about to take the Crystal Palace corner. Jaden Bogle and Jeff Lermer are grappling each other. That's not going to help anybody. Corner comes in, it's headed out. They get the shot away, it's blocked. Good defending from Leeds. It's Ethan Ampadu, the Leeds captain. Oh, but it's headed back in. Leeds need to deal with this. They get it away again. Still in the Leeds half. They send it out wide to Mitchell. Jaden Bogle trying to keep with him. He can't stop the cross. It's a very deep cross. And it's brought out of there by Leeds. That's good play. Made the pass. No, he doesn't make the pass. He gives the ball right back to Crystal Palace. You've got to be sharper with your passing, Leeds. Come on. Oh, I'll catch up with the chat in a second, guys. Which words rhyme with Clive? Oh my god, don't even bother. Leeds block the cross and it goes out for another Crystal Palace corner. Go on, Ed. That was worse than the Gudmundsson second. Yep. Massively. Send him off, should have done. Corruption, yeah, get rid of him, yeah. I would shake my head very hard at that like a, yeah. Off, yeah. Enemy sitting in a tree, oh my god. Oh my, oh, they play a short one, it's coming into the Leeds box. Oh, what a save from Dolo, can they stop it going in? No, they can't. Lerma's scored. Fuck's sake! Oh, it's been given offside! The linesman's giving it offside. I think it's disallowed. Darlow's not sure what's going on. I think the goal has been disallowed. Oh, I really hope it's disallowed. The lino has given offside. I think it's going to go to VAR. Oh God, what's the outcome going to be? It's not offside there. What about after the save though? Does that count as offside after the save? Because it's directly from the immediate action, so that should be disallowed. It's gone to VAR, they're checking for a disallowed goal, they're checking for offside, but the general rule is that if it's after the... if it's the next direct action, then it shouldn't be allowed. Yep, decision, no goal, offside. Come on, Leeds! Bernard Johnson looks sick as a parrot, but I mean, he should have been fucking sent off anyway. Crystal Palace about to make 2 substitutions. Daichi Kamada's coming on. Hey, the fucktard's gone off! Fuck you, you little shit! Get off! And then the other player going off. Oh, the other freaking fucktard, Johnson, he's gone off now as well. So the 2 Pillocks are off. Johnson was that close to being sent off, and Canvert, he can fuck off completely. What a twat. So Kamada's come on. I think the other one might be Pinot. I don't know. I thought Pinot was a bottle of wine, but you know. Yeah, that goal's been disallowed. Oh, if only Leeds had scored the penalty. Long ball forward. Calvert-Lewin trying to get something on it. Jordan Bogle trying to support the attack. He's been given offside. Ed needs the toilet. Boom, disgusting, offside. Come on, VAR. Now I like VAR again, just for this game. Let's not count chickens yet. Palace on the attack again. Leeds need to be on the metal here. They've only got 10 minutes to survive. And just survive 10 minutes. And we come away with a valuable point. I think we could have won this game had we not got the red card. I say if Palace had then gone down to 10 men after Johnson's foul, then this would have been anyone's game at this point. Leeds might have actually made an attacking substitution at that point, with it being levelled up. But it's Palace on the attack. I feel it's going to be like this for the last 10 minutes now, unless Leeds can spring some kind of surprise attack somewhere. It's near the halfway line. Lerma gives it to LaCroix, who gives it to Richards. Again, no real attacking impetus from Palace at the moment. What's going on here? It's gone out wide left to Mitchell. Bogle trying to stop any cross coming in. The cross has come in. It's gone all the way through to Darlow. Whew. Emergency averted. Yeah, it was Kamada that put the ball into the box there. Thankfully, comes to nothing. The ball has gone out for a Crystal Palace throw halfway in the Crystal Palace half. Leeds have conceded a lot of goals in the final 10 minutes of games this season. They have to keep things solid now. No stupidity, no silly business. I'd possibly, I mean, it would invite a lot of pressure, but I'd consider even bringing a defensive substitution on here. Bogle's been pulled up for a... It's a bit of a soft foul on Mitchell, but it is a foul. Bogle's trying to plead his innocence, but I don't see it really. Oh, then again, it's showing an offside for a Crystal Palace player here. Oh, that was to do with the disallowed goal, I think. So it was a smidge offside in the end. Right, interesting. Right, Wharton to take the Palace free kick. 83 minutes gone. Leeds, can they defend it out? The ball comes out to the outside of the box. Bogle's there. Oh, Bogle's done really well. Gives it Stack. Oh, and he's charged down. It's a Leeds throw halfway in the Leeds half. Good defending from Bogle and Stack there. Leeds fans still chanting, still trying to support the team. Daniel Farker looks so frustrated. I don't blame him, to be honest. Joe Rodon, long throw down the line. It's headed back over halfway into the Leeds half. Rodon hooks it forward. Gets it to DCL. Good control by the Leeds striker. Gets the ball into the box first time. There's just nobody there. It's a poor ball into the box, to be honest. Too easy for Benitez. Rolls it out to Richards, who gives it Wharton, who gives it back to Richards. Gruev trying to put some pressure on. Trying to keep Palace penned back in their half. I mean, that's what you've got to try and do. When you've only got a few minutes left, it's gone up to Mateta, one of the Palace substitutes. What's been given here? I think offside. Yep, Mateta's offside there by the looks of it. He looks out of breath. He's only been on field 5 minutes. What the hell? Oh boy. If Leeds could hold on for a draw here, this would be a very useful draw. Under the circumstances. If we'd have kept 11 men for the whole match, I think Leeds could have won this. Farker looks dejected. He looks absolutely disgusted and dejected in that Palace dugout. He really does. I think he's thinking to himself that this would have been an opportunity for Leeds to win, had we not had to make the substitutions we've had to make due to the red card. That's gone out for a Palace goal kick. That's annoying. At this point, a draw sounds a bit. Yeah. I mean, I'd take it, Ed, to be honest. You know, it's another point towards staying in the division. You know, it's another point closer to 40 points, but we've got to hold on. We've got to hold on. Man, this is frustrating. Crystal Palace coming forward again. Can Leeds hold on? They've got to keep that defensive resoluteness and organisation here. Oh, James Justin, why has he hit the ball to go out for a corner? He's got a smile on his face. I don't think he had to hit the ball there. Justin couldn't get out of the way in time, so it's gone out for a Crystal Palace corner. He kind of knows it as well. It wasn't an amazing ball into the box by Crystal Palace. And Justin knows if it had just gotten out of the way in time, then it goes out for a Leeds goal kick, but as it happened, it goes out for a Palace corner. 86 minutes gone, 41 in the second half. Palace ball comes in, get rid of it Leeds, get rid of it! And it goes over the bar. That should be a Leeds goal kick, we'll take it. Oh my word. One of Leeds' coaches on the touchline trying to show encouragement to the Leeds players. They've dug in this second half. You know, they've played a whole half with 10 men, which, you know, can't be easy. And to Leeds' credit, they've held their own. And I think if we had kept 11 men on the pitch, then I think we'd have been fine. That's a free kick. Blatant push in the back of Ampadu there. Daichi Kamada, the substitute for Palace, just blatantly pushing Ampadu over. Yeah, no attempt to get the ball without it. What an idiot. So Leeds have a chance here. If Leeds can send some players forward, Anton Stack's going to take the free kick. Leeds haven't sent too many forward. I don't blame them, to be honest. There's a bit of movement by the Leeds players. They send it out wide, trying to hook it back into the Palace half. It doesn't come to anything in the end. Ilya Gruev, good work Ilya, well done. Gets it back over the halfway line and... oh, it's gone out for a Leeds throw. Well done, Ilya. It's a good play from Gruev, that. Given Leeds a throw in halfway in the Crystal Palace half out of nothing. And Ethan Ampadu's going to have another long throw. I mean, it's miles out. Way up. Ethan Ampadu's... Oh, he's just gone to grab a towel. I wonder what Ampadu was trying to do there. I mean, he's trying to waste time by doing so. There's no doubt about it. Because Leeds will take a draw. So, Ethan Ampadu, he's going to have to do a massive throw here. He's got it into the box, though. That's impressive. It's come out for Stack! Goes right into the arms of Walter Benitez. That's a shame. His kick's not amazing, though. Leeds try and keep it in the Palace half. Ooh, Tyrick Mitchell gets the best of Anton Stark. I think... Oh no, the ref hasn't given anything. No, that's fine, okay. Play continues on the halfway line with Crystal Palace in possession of the ball. Palace on the attack. Can Leeds defend this out? It's not the best of passes, actually. It's gone out wide left to Lerma. He passes it infield to Lacroix. Out to Richards. Out to somebody that I can't see the number of. It might be Kamada. Back to Lacroix. He sends it out wide to Mitchell. Can Leeds defend this out? Oh, that's well played by Leeds. Can they get rid of it now? Get rid of it. Oh, free kick. Yep. DCL. Good defensive work from the striker there. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time. Could Leeds hold on? I think Charlie got bored of us not biting. Yeah, you could be right, mate. You could be right. It's the best way to deal with him. Yeah, that shot that came in from Stark, it was never troubling Benitez, unfortunately. It was reasonably well struck. But an easy catch for Benitez. 9 minutes! Oh no, 5. Oh, God. I thought that said 9 for a minute there, and I'm like, what? Where do you get 9 from? But yeah, there's 5 minutes of added on time. And DCL with a cheeky push into the back of Lerma. There wasn't really any need for it. And that should go out for a Crystal Palace goal kick, which they take quickly. They bring it out from the back. Mitchell. Can Leeds hold on for 5 minutes? I really hope so. This will be a really good battling draw under the circumstances. So hard when you've got to do a whole half with 10 men. Leeds have just got to keep the discipline. A bit of game management now. You know, real good defensive game management. Got to keep the organisation. If they can do that, then we've every chance of holding on for a point here. And under the circumstances, I would take a point. Oh, but the ball's come in. It's gone to the Palace striker. He turns and gets a shot away, and the block comes in, and Leeds get it clear. Good defending. Mateta again having an attempt on goal, but Leeds defend really well. Yeah, the ball came in, and I think Mateta might have fouled the Leeds defender actually in getting the ball there. That's 1.5 minutes gone of the added on 5. Minimum added on 5, of course. It could be longer. Hope it's not, but you know. Match stats: 11 shots to 10 in Palace's favour. 3 on target for Leeds, none on target for Palace. 25 attempts in the box against Leeds' 22 in the opposition box, and Palace have got a little bit more possession than Leeds in this second half. Well, that's gone out for a Leeds throw though, I think. An unforced error. Really crappy pass as far as Palace are concerned. It's really good for Leeds. Ethan Ampadu is going to take a long throw in his own half, which is not too frequent usually. He only takes them if it's in an attacking position. But it's just a case of get it forward as much as you can at this stage. It's a humongous throw. Stack goes in with a challenge to try and keep it in the Palace half. Leeds doing everything they can to keep it in the Crystal Palace half right now, but Palace come away with it. Long ball forward. There's 2 defenders against the 1 Palace striker. Gessend. Gessend has not been in the match at all, really, to be honest. He's been fairly quiet. I'm surprised he hasn't been subbed, to be honest. But it's a Palace corner. No, 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 no. This is not what Leeds need right now. Just please keep it solid and tight and defensively sound, Leeds. Do not concede now. 93 minutes gone. The ball comes in. Get it out of there. Get rid of it. It's gone out for a... I think it's a... Oh no, it's got a... Oh, is that a Leeds throw? I think it's a Leeds throw. Well done. Ethan Ampadu's going to be on throwing duty no matter what the throw now. Leeds are just going to do everything to keep this out of that Leeds box. And that's sensible. Just do everything to keep it in the Crystal Palace half now. Leeds obviously playing for the draw here. And you can't blame them. Ampadu gets an absolute ton of distance on that. It's gone all the way back to Benitez. It's a really hard pass to Benitez there. It's sent Benitez wide. Not a great kick by Benitez at all. Oh, but then Leeds don't get control. They're giving it back to Palace. Palace send a long ball forward. That should be Leeds'. That should be Darlow's. Yep, good calm goalkeeping there from Carl Darlow. 1 minute remaining. Come on, Leeds. Hang on, survive. Please get the draw. Leeds deserve the draw out of this. They've defended really well this second half. Crystal Palace really haven't been that great, despite having the one extra player advantage. When the ball comes in, it's hooked away by the Leeds defender and goes out of play near the halfway line. Lerma throws it into the Palace half. Lacroix. Lerma. Leeds keeping a very compact defensive line here. That's all they need to do. Just keep it compact, keep it tight, don't let them in. Come on, Leeds, hold out. It goes into the Leeds half, into Leeds box even. It's headed out. Leeds need to push out though. Gruev's trying to force the press, but nothing comes of it. Palace come back again. Come on, Leeds, hold out. Low cross comes in. Oh, it's cleared out of the box temporarily. And it's full time. Oh, Leeds get a draw. Oh, thank God. Oh boy. Well, there we have it. A 10-man draw basically. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's doing a whole half with 10 men. If you can defend as resolutely as Leeds have done there, then, you know, it's a good battling point. And it's away from home as well. Leeds will just think to themselves that they probably should have won. And breathe, exactly. Yep, pressure's over. A bit disappointing in a certain way, but then on the, you know, in another way, it's another useful point. It's another point on the road. It stops the losing rut. We lost the last 2 games, so we've gotten another draw now. We've gotten another point on the board. Probably should have been 10 versus 10. Johnson should have been sent off for a second yellow, but it never happened. Lee should have scored the penalty. You know, to not even hit the target, you know, to send it wide is criminal. And with both DCL and Metcha on the pitch, I would have given it Metcha. Metcha scored a couple of penalties for Leeds this season, so yeah, it's disappointing. Need 8 points in 8 games then. Yes, I would say so, yeah. Just get themselves to 40 points with the remaining games and I think we'll be fine. And I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We've still got to play both Burnley and Wolves at Ellen Road. So I think Leeds can do it. I think under the circumstances, I think Leeds will take that point. They'll see it as quite a valuable point. It's not a bad result, especially under the circumstances of playing a whole half with 10 men. The Leeds players go over to the Leeds fans, applauding them as they always do. Farker gives Ampadu a hug and Alex Cairns the backup goalkeeper as well. Leeds fans are celebrating as if it's a win there. You know what? That's really good to see. The Leeds fans are applauding the players there. Leeds fans will appreciate the effort that's been put in there, without a shadow of a doubt. That's good from the Leeds players. They're all applauding the travelling Leeds fans. Daniel Farker doing the same as well, along with the coaching staff. Yeah, good stuff. It's ironic that it's the Crystal Palace fans that are leaving the ground, and yet Leeds are celebrating with the players as if they've almost like they've won the match. But yeah, no, it's that's really good scenes. That's good to see. A couple of the Leeds subs look a bit dejected because they didn't get to come on. Well, Gabby Gudmundsson's got a smile on his face, so he's not feeling too bad, despite getting sent off. I think Gudmundsson knows it was a harsh red. I really do. Gudmundsson, if Gudmundsson gets sent off, then Brennan Johnson should be sent off as well. Simple as. But I think the Leeds fans recognise how valuable that point could be, and yeah, Pascal Strauch and Daniel Farg are having a conversation there. Stacks there. They're all applauding the Leeds fans, which is really good to see. But yeah, like Palace fans have all vamoosed, and it's the Leeds fans that are having a good time with the Leeds players there, so that's good. Scottish Retro Gamer, Kevin, what are you doing coming in towards the end of the stream? You should have been in from the start, man. You're a football fan yourself. Why haven't I stopped that timer? Alright, there we go. The scum of one, Manure. They've thrashed Aston Villa 3-1. Ugh, what a shame. How are you doing, Kev? Hope you're well, man. Yeah, so 29-29-29. Tottenham Hotspur still to play. Forest and West Ham drew their 30th game. Leeds have drawn their 30th game, so they're on 32 points. Crystal Palace just one place ahead of Leeds on 39. So Palace probably only need another point to stay up. Leeds need probably another 8. But yeah, I'm yellow carding you there, Kev. All good, mate. Just back home from the caravan. Ah, right, okay. Ah, fair enough. Glad you got home safe. It wasn't the best game of football in the end, really. Leeds had the best chance to score out of either team by missing the penalty, which is so bad. Like with these they're showing the yellow cards now that Gudmundsson picked up to get sent off. I don't know. But the handball was given. It was the right decision. Gave Leeds a penalty. And then, yeah, inexplicably, DCL puts it wide. I've no idea what was going through his mind with that. But I'd say, you know, Lucas Metch has been taking the penalties recently and he's scored them, so I don't know why it's such a bad penalty. You can't afford to put them wide. At least get it on target. If the goalkeeper saves it, the goalkeeper saves it, but at least hit the fucking target. He's pulled it wide. It's well struck, but it's wide, and you can't send a penalty wide. You just can't. You know, then the second challenge comes in literally a minute or two after. Gudmundsson on Sarr. That is not a yellow card. And then Canva, what a twat. That freaking Crystal Palace player celebrating as if he's fucking won the Premier League and Champions League on the same day. What an absolute knobhead. I hope that Canva gets fucking penalised for that. Brennan Johnson picked up his first yellow card, and Brennan Johnson should have been sent off then for fouling Strauch. Unbelievable that he didn't get sent off. James Justin gets fouled. No card given there either. That was Johnson again, actually. And Johnson's there wagging his finger saying, no, don't send me off. He should have been fucking sent off. That was 2 fouls by Johnson after he got the yellow card. Then Palace's goal got ruled out for offside. Correct decision after VAR and goal line technology and all that jazz. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's offside. He's offside. Back of his foot. So, correct decision. Lerma coming in with a header anyway, just wouldn't have mattered at that point anyway. So thankfully that was given as offside, and the match finishes 0-0. We was robbed, I tells you. You're not wrong, Ed. You're not wrong. Because if that goes to 10 versus 10, then you never know what might happen at that point. But realistically, Leeds had the best chance of the game by not, by getting given the penalty and not scoring it. That's what this comes down to at the end of the day. So in the end, not a bad point. Away from home, we take it and we move on. Everyone's turning up now the game's over. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I'll probably be on tonight with a video game stream, so keep an eye out for that. Ed, great company as always, mate. Brandon, Kev, appreciate the two of you coming in as well. Do please hit the like button before we finish up here, that'd be really appreciated. But in the meantime, folks, have a good one. See you next time. See you tonight. Bye for now.